Good afternoon, everybody. This is Jeff J. Brown, China Rising Radio Sinoland. Not in China, not in Chiang Mai, Thailand. It's a long story, but we had to come back urgently to France. My wife and I got our $1,200 Trump checks, what we call our Trump checks, and so we ended up having to use that money to fly back to France and come back to her mother's house here in Normandy. I did a really nice, just Google D-Day on China Rising Radio Sinoland, the website. I did a really nice expose on the D-Day invasion when we were here last year. Anyway, to make a long story short, my mother-in-law is in a nursing home. While we were gone, when the cat's away, the mice play. She got signed up with. She got a government trustee who's kind of taking control of everything, and was trying to sell this house, which has been in the family for over 100 years. So the only two brothers and sisters that care about keeping this house in the family is my wife, who was in Thailand. We were in Thailand, and her brother-in-law, who's in Martinique, which the others don't care. And so this trustee was about to sell the darn thing to who knows who. Which really upset all the other people in the family that wanted to keep it in the family. So we moved back here, moved in to stop the sale. France has very good, I think good, landlord-tenant occupancy laws that are much more in solidarity with the 99%. And unfortunately, they do get abused. If you're a landlord in France, you've got it. The renters have actually more rights than you do. The occupants have more rights than you do. It's not like in the United States where the landlord has all the rights and the tenants are like serfs and can be taken advantage of. People do, unfortunately, here take advantage. Some people, a few, take advantage of the good laws that are meant to protect tenants and people who need shelter. So we were able to get into the house, and by staying here for 8 days, they would have to go to court to get us out of the house and everything, even though it's actually my mother-in-law's. It's in our family. So anyway, we had to do that to stop the sale of the house. So until further notice, no more nice green screen behind me, no more nice flashy stuff behind me. This room where my wife and I are staying, and you can see some of the old the armoire and the buffet, the buffet behind me, and the old wicker chair behind me, and the old painting on the wall, etc. So I just wanted to give you all an update on that, so that you can understand, why all of a sudden there's just been this, huge change in my podcasts, and I'll be now starting another one and this one's going to be about Africa. China Rising Radio Sinoland, Jeff J. Brown signing out from Normandy, France.